Dharma talk about how to ask for forgiveness, how to receive forgiveness, and how to forgive yourselves. Just over the last 2 days, I've made some mistakes. I promised Mr. Sawtell that I would attend roll call for stage 4 and help the children understand the Buddha's life in Wesak and do some meditations. And then on Monday, I completely forgot and I didn't even turn up. And then today, I was late. And each time I made a mistake, I went through a process where stage number 1 was to recognize that I'd done something wrong. Stage number 2 was to realize why it was wrong. Stage number 3 was to work out what I need to do to improve myself. And stage number 4 was to promise to put that plan into action. And so the stage 4s saw me come in on Tuesday and then asked for forgiveness. I said that I'd done something wrong. I said I knew why it was wrong. And I made a promise to do certain things, like now write in diary entries instead of trying to memorize everything so that I wouldn't be late again. And then, of course, as an imperfect person, I made the mistake again. But at the very least, I didn't completely forget to turn up to roll call, but I was simply a few minutes late. You see, students, unless you go through this process, it's very difficult for other people to forgive us. If we keep on making the same mistakes over and over again, why should they forgive us? And if we keep on making the same mistakes over and over again, we will not be able to, most importantly, forgive ourselves. So anytime we do anything wrong, that is, anytime we do anything that hurts others, then we need to recognize that as we all want to be happy and none of us want to suffer, then it's wrong to do that. So we see that wrong, and then we need to work out what we did that was wrong, what we did that hurt other people. And then we need to work out how we need to change, come up with some simple steps so that we can change the way that we do things so we don't make the same mistake again. And then, 4th stage, we need to make the promise to not make that mistake again. Now, sometimes going through that process can be a little bit confusing on our own. So if we can't go through all 4 stages on our own, then we need to find somebody in our life that we respect as wise. It might be a friend at school. It might be a teacher. It might be your parents. It might be an uncle or auntie. It might be a priest or a monk. So long as you respect them, that they're very good at recognizing what's good and bad, and they'll help you find some way to improve yourself. And then you can make a promise to them that you're going to improve yourself. You see, when we make promises to people that we respect, it makes it much more likely that we're going to keep the promise. And then lastly, we need to go to the people that we've hurt, and we need to ask them for forgiveness by, again, going through those 4 stages, showing to them that we see that we've done something wrong, we recognize why it's wrong, what we've done to hurt them, what we're going to do to improve ourselves, and make a promise to them that we're not going to do it again, or at the very least, as imperfect people, we're going to try our very best to not do it again. And when they see that we've gone through this process, that we're really serious about not hurting them again, and we're really serious about improving ourselves as people, then it makes it very likely that they're going to forgive us. And that's a beautiful thing. That's how we have real friendships. When we can make mistakes in front of each other, ask for forgiveness and be forgiven so that we can go on with healthy relationships without holding on to grudges inside of our hearts. And then the most important thing, even if they don't forgive us, because that's real life, sometimes people don't forgive us, no matter how hard we try. Even if they don't forgive us, because we've gone through this process, we can forgive ourselves. But the biggest thing is that you see yourselves, you really are trying to become a better person every single day. that you don't just keep on making the same mistakes over and over again. Because if you keep doing that, you're just going to think to yourself, I'm a stupid person. I deserve to be hated, and I hate myself. You don't need to be perfect to forgive yourself. You just need to commit yourself with authenticity, with sincerity, with honesty to improving yourself just a little bit every single day. And that's my Dhamma talk for you today, students. May it lead to your welfare and happiness, and the welfare and happiness of all living beings. Say together with me, sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu.